Hey everyone, did you know that heartbreak can actually change the structure of your brain? It's true. The pain we feel from losing someone we love can leave us feeling shattered, and today, I want to share my own heartbreaking love story that might resonate with you in ways you didn't expect. So, let me take you back to a time when love felt like a dream come true for me. I was young, hopeful, and completely head over heels for someone who changed my life in ways I never imagined. But just like all good stories, this one comes with its own twists and turns, and I think it's really important for you to hear it, especially if you've ever felt the sting of heartbreak. Presentation of problem/challenge. Alright, so here's where things start to get complicated. It was a beautiful relationship at first. We laughed, we shared secrets, and every moment together felt like magic. But before long, reality started to creep in. We both had our own dreams and ambitions, and as much as we wanted to be together, life threw some serious challenges our way. Communication began to falter, little misunderstandings turned into big arguments, and suddenly, it felt like we were just two ships passing in the night. I remember those late-night talks when we tried to patch things up, but it always felt like we were just putting a band-aid on a much bigger wound. As the months went by, I realized that we weren't just experiencing normal relationship struggles. It felt like we were drifting further apart, and I could sense something was wrong. The love was still there, but the connection was fading. I kept questioning myself, was it worth fighting for, or were we just prolonging the inevitable? These thoughts haunted me, and I knew deep down that something had to change. Exploration/development. Looking back, I can pinpoint the moments that led us to the edge. We had our fair share of incredible memories, the spontaneous road trips, the cozy movie nights, and those deep conversations that made us feel so alive. But as the stress of our separate lives started to pile up, I noticed the little things that used to make me smile were slipping away. I remember one particular day when we had planned a romantic picnic. I was so excited, but when the day finally came, we ended up arguing over something so trivial. It was like a cloud hung over us, and the picnic that was supposed to be a celebration turned into a silent car ride home. Those moments piled up, and soon, the laughter we used to share felt more like a distant memory. I felt like I was losing my best friend, and it broke my heart little by little. Climax/key moment. Then came the moment that changed everything. It was a regular evening, and we were sitting on the couch, both lost in our thoughts. I finally mustered up the courage to ask, "Are we okay?" The silence that followed was deafening. It felt like my heart had dropped into my stomach. We both knew we were at a crossroads, and when the words came out, "Maybe we should take a break," it felt like the ground beneath me had crumbled. The realization hit me hard. This wasn't just a break, it felt like a door was closing on a chapter of my life that I wasn't ready to let go of. I remember crying that night, feeling utterly lost and heartbroken. Conclusion/summary. In the aftermath of that moment, I spent a lot of time reflecting on what I had learned from this heartbreak. It taught me the importance of communication and being open about our feelings. I realized that sometimes love isn't enough if you're not both willing to put in the work to keep it alive. It was painful, but in that pain, I found strength. I learned to cherish the good memories and let go of the hurt. Call to action, CTA. So, if you've ever experienced something similar, I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. How did you cope with your heartbreak? And if you want more emotional stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for listening, and remember, you're not alone in this journey.